All right, earlier we saw the trailer for Lego Marvel. Now with an exclusive demo is Arthur Parsons. Thanks so much for joining us, man. This is a big game, obviously, for you guys. You've got it here in our First Look Lounge. Tell us a little bit about set the game up in terms of story, first and foremost, and the characters that we can expect in the game for those who don't know.
Yeah, okay, so here we are in Asgard. This is about halfway through the game. So there's the overriding story is there's a big threat to Earth. And Loki is set up as being the sort of core bad guy. So he's come to Asgard to get the Tesseract. He needs ultimate power because he's creating a device and it's part of a bigger, wider story. So in Lego Marvel Superheroes, the great thing is that we're teaming up heroes from sort of different families, different character groups. So we go to Asgard after Loki to track him down, and you're playing as Human Torch, you're playing as Captain America, you're playing as Wolverine. You know, these characters, every level is just like another character, all mixed up into like this great adventure. So here you can see Human Torch is running around. Everyone would expect, you know, you can flame on, you can flame off. It's cool. You can fire beams around, you can melt the Lego ice, and you can see just the sheer number of Lego pieces around as you're melting the ice. Now, everyone will be like, why is Asgard frosty? Why is Asgard cold? It's because Loki's enlisted the help of the Frost Giants to help protect him. He knows the heroes are going to come after him. So, yeah, that's why we've got Frost Giants in Asgard. So Asgard is like this whole different dimension. You know, it's a really threatening place. It's not the sort of like the golden, majestic, magical place you'd imagine it to be. Right. So, you know, the idea in this is the Observatory Room. So, you know, usually Heimdall will be in here with his sword and stuff. So the first puzzle is basically to rebuild the sword and then use Thor's powers to, because obviously Thor, the god of thunder, he can call down thunder and he can charge up the sword to open the doorway. So you can see here, this is a great, obviously, you know, great feature of the Lego games. All of these silhouetted characters, these are going to be part of the over 100 characters in the game from Marvel. Okay. Well over 100, yeah. Really? Yeah, loads. Wow. So on the show floor, we're showing, you know, the characters we've announced so far. So we've got Deadpool, we've got Thor, we've got Human Torch, we've got Mr. Fantastic, we've got Venom. You know, a great cast of characters. We also have got Magneto, who we've not announced yet. So it's another character, a new character to the fold. There you go. So he's playable on the show floor. All of these characters are. So here with Thor, if you press and hold B, he can basically charge up Mjolnir, and then he can use these sort of these Lego switches to power up, you know, using, you know, harnessing his power. And you'll see as well, you know, when he charges up, everyone gets electrocuted. It's a bit of fun. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, there's so many characters in the game. What was it like to make them truly stand out and make them unique based on their individual characteristics? Well, that's the important thing, you know, as a designer. I don't want characters to be there for the sake of it. Each of these characters needs to be their character. You know, Mr. Fantastic, he needs to be plastic and stretchy. You know, the characterization comes out. Sure. Luckily, the guys back in England, you know, fabulously talented team, these guys have engaged in it. And so every character's got unique abilities, unique animations, unique fight moves. So not only is there over 100 characters, it's over 100 unique characters. You know, and we've also got obviously voices. You know, voices are now a key component in the Lego games. Just to bring these characters, like, I want to hear Johnny Storm say "Flame on." You know, this is the sort of thing that we need. I want to hear Spider-Man let you know that his spider senses are tingling. You know, what's going on. Really engaging the player into, you know, what is such a captivating experience. So you see here, obviously, we've got through the Observatory Room, then we get this sort of reveal of Asgard. You know, this is the Rainbow Bridge leading from the Bifrost. And the idea for the player is, you know, they need to get into Asgard, they need to catch Loki. You know, the guy, God of Mischief, everyone knows, he's up to no good. But you can see here, this is, you know, obviously, one of the brilliant things about the game is big fig characters. So, yeah, sure, you know, Hulk isn't in this level in a story context, but in free play, you can take any character anywhere in the game. So you've got Hulk, you can run around, he takes no nonsense off anyone. He does Hulk smash, it's exactly what you'd expect him to do. And this is another one of the great things about Lego Marvel Superheroes is big Lego minifigures. Yeah, that's such a cool thing in this game because it's another dimension to the Lego games. So you can see here, you know, Loki's just going to try and, you know, get in the way, slow everything down, and as he does in the films, he teleports around. He plays on this whole hologram idea, so you never know if it's a real Loki or not. and that's why you use characters with superhuman senses to track down the real Loki.
Now, you mentioned the films. Is this a completely original story? Does it tie in with the films in any way?
It is a completely original story.
Okay.
You know, because we didn't want to do one particular family group. We wanted to do a Lego Marvel game. We had to write an original story. Obviously using everything that people are going to come to expect from these characters, because there's so many things that they're going to want to see. But it's a completely original story, and that way we can marry Avengers with X-Men, with Spidey, with the Fantastic Four, through various plot twists and turns. And again, we've obviously worked very closely with Marvel on this to make sure it's exactly what fans want.
Sure. Well, there's a lot of fans out there. I have a couple of fan questions. Before we get to that, though, the game is currently announced for Xbox 360, PS3, Wii U, correct?
That is correct.
But I understand that there might be another announcement that you have with us right here on GT All Access.
Yeah, absolutely. We're really, really pleased to announce today, as well as those consoles, it's going to be available on Xbox One and PlayStation 4.
Next gen.
Exactly. We are so pleased to be bringing this game to next generation consoles as well. So it's
perfect.
Yeah, very exciting.
There you go. Well, you heard it here first. Now let's get to some of the user questions. This Jackalope 47M, because there's 46 others.
Yeah, the M is obviously important.
Yeah. He says, how can I put this? If She-Hulk is not in Lego Marvel, I am going to paint myself green and smash up Legoland. So.
Whoa.
She-Hulk?
I wouldn't be able to say yes or no.
Okay.
I would be tempted to say no just to see that. That would be awesome.
But based on what we saw from Hulk, right?
Yeah.
Could be pretty interesting.
It could be pretty interesting.
So how are you rolling out the announcement of the roster? Will we know everyone when pretty interesting?
It could be pretty interesting.
So how are you rolling out the announcement of the roster? Will we know everyone when we pick up the game, or are you going to leave some surprises?
Oh, no. We've got to leave some surprises here. But, we're so excited. The other week we announced that Venom and Human, because, everyone's like, who's in? And if we say everything at once, then, people are just going to sort of like get overloaded with Lego goodness.
Yeah.
So bit by bit, we're going to just let people know who's in there, and, there's some really exciting characters.
All right, last question. Speaking of exciting characters, if Lego has the rights to Marvel superheroes, and they already did Batman and DC, could that be a ticket to a crossover game? That comes from Jordan Rem 1.
That's a great idea, but at the minute we are just so focused on making this game the ultimate Lego Marvel experience. We're not looking any further than this. We're putting so much effort in. The guys in the UK, the team, are doing a great job, and every single effort is going on this. So yeah, Lego Marvel Superheroes is all we're thinking about right now.
Okay, and the game is targeting a release this fall, is that right, or early next year?
No, October. It's going to be, yeah, and then obviously for next gen, when the next gen platforms are out.
All right, well, building excitement one block at a time. Thanks so much.
One block at a time, yeah.
We appreciate it.